So we're back again with the updates. We got paint, clear coat. We have here strainer. Even though I already bought some, the amount of money I spent on this paint, they gave me the extras. I have a measuring cup. We got the hardener, and also we have here the reducer. So we got all the equipment we need. We have paint gun, which is in the back somewhere. That's over on there. But we're not at that stage just as yet. So we have some rough drafts that we need to polish up to make it 100% official and straight accurate. You know, we want accuracy, we want finishing touch. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish polishing up this fender. That one is already assembled, it's ready to go, but the temperature is not at the grease requirements today. I'm gonna wait for a different day to do so. Maybe not get bake in here, but I want to keep on the safe side. So there's like some edging, finishing touches that I'm gonna touch up on this fender and get this one put aside and start on the bumper. So that's what we're gonna be doing tonight. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can really see, but right here is a slight indentation. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more body color, just a very light tab, sand it down. And then we have also right here, I was kind of rushing it, and like I said again, temperature has a lot to do with any type of body work on vehicles. So I would recommend to wait, you know, if you can, to make sure that you're doing the best of the best and have it up to perfection, where it's like a dealership or actual body shop did, I should say. So it's just these two imperfections that I see right now. Everything else just needs to be sanded down. I like water sand down. You could dry sand it if you want as well, but I would recommend water sand it down to fill any crevices that you might see, you know, and it blends right in all in one. So I'm gonna get on that. First I'm gonna wipe it down, it's a little bit dusty. You gotta remember to not leave any debris on the areas that you're working on. I'm gonna go ahead and grab me So, by all means, you don't want to leave any Bondo on your working materials, because this what happens. Was doing an overnight work shift yesterday, as you guys can tell from the video that I was previously doing. I mean, it can come off, you could just pretty much break it apart. But I was really tired. I forgot I was supposed to clean this off. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so just really the edges you need to have cleaned up. I thought let's get that out after. Just banging, it cracks apart. So this is cleaned here. see over here is let's adjust this camera for you guys. I've never seen you mix up this bundle. Try to always have like a clean area for you to be working with. This right here is good enough, and I'm not mixing that a lot anyway. I just need a bare minimum. Like, just about that much. And then this is hardener. This right here. I'm gonna use a little tab. So. Touch up. Just keep in mind that primer always gives you a base idea of where it needs to be built up at. Just like so. Don't see any other areas that need anything. Just set it down. Just go over any other areas that you may see any smudge. If you don't see anything, then you're good to go. Move on to the next step. Yeah, it's looking phenomenal. Pretty proud of what I'm doing here. I'm gonna make it do that. I'll get back with you guys. So typically, it happens, I made too much, but I have a whole lot of vinyl there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and clean this off. And I'm just gonna let this dry. And I'm gonna get back with you guys so we can proceed with the next steps.
So, rule number one, make sure you guys wear a mask. You don't want to inhale any dust. I had a bad habit of doing that, and honestly, it's no bueno, it's no good. So, right now the Bondo is all dried up, so I'm gonna go ahead and start sanding it down and get down to the perfections, the smoothness, to make sure it's leveled out with the rest of the fender itself, and let you guys see what's going on. Also, if you have hair, come up your hair, but it is what it is. I wash my hair when I go upstairs, take a shower, whatnot. So that's that.
So this is the after finish, or before finish, but you see it's hardened up. I let it dry for at least about 30 minutes in all areas. So I'm gonna go ahead and start sanding it down, and I'm gonna get back with you guys in a minute. Peace. You always want to feel the texture. Make sure everything is on one level. And then like an X design, an horizontal design to bring that the texture and make sure everything goes up out evenly. I'm also using a 220 and 320 sandpaper to sand it down. see it's blending in. And I'm gonna use a lighter gray sandpaper to make sure there's no scuff marks or the scratches is in it. And you can see it was like this, and it comes onto this. Then I'm gonna prime it back over and stuff. So it's gonna look like this. This one is ready for paint though. And then I'm gonna jump on the bumper next. And there's a little crack here and start setting that up. Alrighty, so we got this fender here all nice and prepped up. I didn't water sand it yet just because I want to get started on that bumper. But as you can see, it looks to me ready for roads. You can see the discoloration painted and then paint there. So it's because I painted heavy the primer to fill it up if any scuffs and whatever. So I got the bumper here. It's kind of leaning a little bit more to the side because I want to start sanding down, which I started it. So just sand it down. There's a whole lot of putty I put because this right here you can see is a whole crack got from that junkyard. I'm gonna use a sanding machine. I'm gonna use 80. I don't have any 60, but the heavier, the quicker you be able to grind this down. But I'm gonna use 80, 120, and 220 and go from there. And then so I'll sand down the rest of it and see what I could get accomplished for the night because yeah, I came in from work and I'm doing overtime right now, lack of sleep, but hard work pays off, so let's get it done. What's going on, YouTube? You know who it is, your boy, that little kid, and we're back at again with another update with the 2008 Subaru Impreza. So here's the update. I haven't given you guys the precise viewing, first-person view on what I have done here, so I'm going to explain. So here we have the 2008 front bumper. Like we explained in the previous clips, that this one is cracked in places where it will be hard for me to make it come back to life. But on my free time, I will probably explore and see what I can do with that. But anywho, with this one, this is what it's looking like. This is pretty much just about ready for priming. So it didn't really need a bondo, but I used the wrong grade sandpaper, which was not the right sandpaper grade to use. I was using anything lower than 120. So I was using probably like 80, 60, whatever. I know that's pretty rough. No, not 60, I'm not that, I don't know how to put the word together, but anyway, I'm not that slow, pretty much. Anywho, back at it again. Yeah, I used 80. It was kind of leaving rough edging marks. So that's what I was kind of touching up on, the spots that was looking real noticeable, like how you see this. You know what I'm saying? You see this scratches in that. So I'm gonna have to sand it down just a little more. Hopefully primer can take care of that. But anywho, my biggest thing why I had to bound this thing was the bumper. Now this, I'm gonna just leave this the hell alone because it's gonna be underneath the vehicle. Now this right here had a crack. What I did on the inside, a little tip here, and I wouldn't be doing this all the time, but you could just put like some bracket, like you put it on the inch door, whatnot, and put you some bondo, fill them in, and then get them down to spec. This is glare, mentioned before. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sand that down, any little dots that's inside the bondo. Just put that there. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean that up. But I just wanted to make you guys see the update of what it's looking like right now. And I am pretty okay, decent, happy with the results. Not everything you can make perfect. I'm not perfect, so that's just the update. I'm trying to get on it before it gets too dark and before it gets too cold. Because that needs to be painted, this needs to be painted, and this would like to be painted. Trying to get it done, trying to get it going. Alrighty, y'all, so I'm gonna get back with you guys in a few. Peace.